Good afternoon, Melbourne. It is 22 minutes past 3, and you're listening to On Air on Sin. That was Mace with Breathe, Stretch, Shake.
I remember that song back in the day.
2002.
Did you have any, like, dance moves to it? Breathe, stretch, and shake.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shaking my booty.
Is it real or fake?
My booty. I don't put implants in there. I'm not Arnie. I'm not Schwarzenegger.
Really?
Yeah, I can't tell though. I can't tell the difference between Colin's real or fake booty.
Booty or bag?
No, I've got no ass, so it's barely there. Lack of booty.
But yeah, speaking of,
Fake and real?
fake, yeah.
Skin and leather and stuff like that.
And booty?
Skin and leather.
Well,
Where'd that come from?
Skin is leather, isn't it? Oh, forget it. Keep going.
Leather is skin?
Leather is skin.
Unless you're, like,
Skin is-
really old and
Leathery
Well,
skin.
leathery.
If you're old and
Like
you
a
spend too
hide?
much
Or
time
if
in
you're
the
a
sun.
cow.
That's not a good thing. But, yes, leather goods. Leather goods. Well, you know how, international students, well, not just international. I should have limited that. I love you guys. Asians. I love you too.
Way to single them out. Way to single them out.
But, yeah, you know how I feel like our generation is becoming a bit more materialistic.
This
I don't
is
know
true.
if this is right. Yeah. A bit more materialistic and really savvy with their brands. So much so that I don't even know what's going on with a lot of
Whether it's real
everything.
or not.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you got your obvious ones like Rolex and
So where they misspell something.
you got the obvious ones like that.
Do you think that has to do with like trademarking, copyright type
Or
thing?
of course, but if you, I would say yes.
Because I'm thinking when they have those genuine fakes, like the ones that look really, really, really legitimate, and they have not misspelled it, and they can get away with it, why would you go and, as a fake as well, misspell it? Do you know what I mean? Like, doesn't that put you in a disadvantage?
Well, I would say that they know. No, they wouldn't care. Like, if you look at the design's pretty obvious, right? So,
Yep.
I don't think it matters. Like, there's a lot of people walking around the street with, baby Milo tees and stuff like that. I actually bought
Jumpers.
jumpers and all this kinds of like Ralph Lauren and stuff like that on the actual chest. And you can tell it's fake. You can tell. Most of the time they're not real.
No, I think when it's something simple, like a Ralph Lauren tee, it's a bit harder.
Yeah.
Like, but if it's something really like out there, I don't know, like what you said, the baby Milo.
But yeah, I actually went, when I was in Malaysia, I bought one I thought was real, and I didn't know that they retail for about $300. Oh, yeah, really expensive.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm getting a bargain here. I'm buying it for $60.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started fading after I washed it one time.
That's like when you go to Thailand or something, they sell like billabong and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's samples. No, they're just fake.
Like those Calvin Klein t-shirts that like have they're like really, really simple white t-shirts and they've got a little CK like on top of it, and you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the CK, like the letters start to peel off. And yes. But what I thought was a simple design is actually just crap t-shirt.
Petaling Street's an interesting one. Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, there's a street called Petaling Street where they sell it's a night market, and they sell all the fake items. And I bought a Chelsea jersey, and the Adidas logo was actually crooked. Like full on, like, instead of it being horizontal, it's vertical. Like,
As in after you washed it? Or?
No. It was sewed on incorrectly. It was
Because if that was like after you wash it, I'd buy that.
Yeah.
It just keeps changing every time.
Wow, it's like a new t-shirt every day.
But no, that's it. I bought it, and then I opened the packaging at home. He goes, "Hey, hold on, this is crooked. Can you tell?" He goes, "Yeah, you can. Like, it's literally diagonal, the logo." I was like,
did you wear it?
I only wear it at home.
Yeah.
But I still like it. It's pretty
Shameless.
real. He said to me it was an A-grade quality fake. No.
Yeah, they have that. In China, you walk into their markets and they whip out like the catalogs for this season's like LV bags, and they're like, we have the newest seasons. I can get you A grade, B grade, and I'm like, they're grades. Like, what is this?
I went to I was in Southeast Asia. I went to Indonesia, and there's this place called Mangadua, which is a place which is filled with fake items. And what I found interesting was the grading that we're talking about.
Yeah,
you can buy a Louis Vuitton bag for still about easily $200 Australian, like or 150 or something. Quite expensive.
Is the workmanship really good?
Yeah, but here's the interesting fact: the ones that say made in France are actually, I think the ones made in France are actually manufactured in Korea, and the Korean ones are actually better. The ones made in Spain are the poorer quality ones, like your B grade.
You're talking about the fake ones, right?
The fake ones.
Okay.
So it actually says they're written made in somewhere, made in Spain or
Just a
France.
side question. LV, is that's... I had the impression that it was purely manufactured in France.
Yeah.
But
they can be
we went to
manufactured
the
in other countries.
States
Yeah.
2-3 years ago. We were in Macy's, and they had
Macy's.
an LV sort of concession store inside, right?
Yeah.
We went in, and all of the little bags, they're like, it's clearly an LV store, but other little bags had made in USA. And I was like,
I'm not going to buy it.
yeah,
from
my
the US.
mom was like, no, we're not buying that because...
USA is
Yeah, like,
quality.
And even
does
if
that mean
you-
it's not real? Like,
Yeah.
I was really confused. I thought it was only, you know...
And then when people look at it, they're like, "Oh, it's a fake," and you're like,
yeah,
"No, but
it's real. Like, I bought it from Macy's.
It's gonna be real. But you see them a lot. Like I've bought plenty of things that are fake, and
Yeah.
I thought while I was in Asia, and I thought,
Yeah.
you know what, no one's gonna be able to tell. But when you bring it back, it's not so much people can tell.
I think you can tell.
And you don't feel confident when you wear it.
And then people start going, slouch back, no eye contact,
He's wearing-
sweating. It's fake.
Okay. Anyway, right now that was the Asian tip of the week. Right now we got your Asian song of the week. Work That Teriyaki Boys featuring Pharrell and Chris Brown. You're listening to On Air on Sin. Good afternoon, Melbourne. It is
pouring down with rain."
indeed it is.
My gosh, I think it's leaking in here.
Can you hear
I
that?
can actually hear the rain, which is crazy.
Oh, I thought those were the vents.
No, it's raining, and you can hear it. If you can hear it in here, it's bucketing down outside.
No way, that's the rain.
That's the rain. You
okay.
can't hear it.
Okay.
It is 33 minutes past 3, or 27 minutes to 3.
333.
333. You're listening to On
You
Air
guys are
on
great at
Sin.
telling the time.
Lovely.
what-
Now everyone in the car is confused. What time is it?
Oh no. No, you got two options: 33 past 3 or 27 minutes.
Whatever
to 4.
suits you. You know,
Well,
you're
flexible.
late to a meeting, just be like Colin. It's Colin's fault.
Anyway, what Colin was meant to say was the Asian tip was, do not buy fakes and buy real merchandise because who knows, you do.
Deep inside, it will eat at you. The guilt.
Exactly.
Yeah, the guilt of knowing that those poor little kids in the sweatshops
Oh yeah, exactly. Your cousins in the workshops.
sewing away,
Yeah.
hands
Fingers
bleeding, you know, sweat dripping onto the leather goods.
You know,
That smell of leather, it's not leather. Sweat.
That's why it's called a sweatshop.
oh god. Good. That's great.
See, when we were kids, we didn't have to work at sweatshops.
It cost 50 cents.
We were really lucky, right?
Yeah.
We were really lucky.
Not me.
So yes, I agree. We're very lucky.
Yeah, we were really lucky. But the only thing I don't think we're lucky in is the fact that I think the teachings of our parents when we're young to, I say now, completely contradictory. Okay? When we were young, did you find that they would be like, you know, stay away from the opposite gender?
Of course.
Don't touch them.
Do
You'll
your
get
Ku-
pregnant.
Yes, right. Do your Kumon instead.
Do your maths, you know. They're bad for you, bad influence, bad everything. But
Yes,
then,
I agree.
when we reach, I don't know, the ripe old age of 21,
No, yeah,
21?
right. Yeah,
I'd say 21.
20s.
when you're officially an adult and they finally recognize that you're an adult, they go, so, where are the boys?
The things like a switch, don't they?
Exactly.
Oh,
It's literally midnight hits, 21st birthday. Where are the boys?
There's people lying outside your
Yeah.
door. We heard that she's 21 now.
She's in heat. We could smell her.
No, but Mum was like, yeah, don't date girls, distraction, blah blah blah. She's not right for you. And then but when I hit a certain age, because I didn't have that many girls around me, she actually thought I was
A bachelor for life.
no, she actually
Swung the other way?
Yeah, she actually
A
thought
bachelor
I
for
was.
life.
You don't have to be a bachelor for life if you swing the other way.
Yeah,
Well, it's one of those.
You can still find
euphemisms.
love.
but
It's a euphemism.
but yeah, I was like, wow. Great, so you kept me indoors this whole time, and then just because like I haven't stepped out, you just think I am.
Stepped out.
You should have just been like, I am, just to spite her. This is your fault.
It's your fault. No, but you didn't go. You didn't go to an all boys school. I did. So if anyone's gonna feel a little bit,
No, but that's was
it's
even
worse
worse.
if it's worse if you went to an all boys school, man.
I went
No,
to a
but
co-
you have an excuse
Yes.
for not having girls around you.
I went to a co-ed school. That's even worse because they're just like, there's girls around you. What's going on?
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Look at her. She's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Short
pretty-
skirt.
do you know what though? I'm going to blame my parents for my social awkwardness.
Oh no, I'm way ahead of you. Already done that. In fact, I moved on from that.
Exactly. So what I find is that they don't prepare us well enough for the dating scene because it's like we have to stay away from them, be afraid of them. No wonder we're so freaked out on first dates. We don't know how to act towards them.
I know.